We're on the countdown to 2024, y'all, and the gremlins are in full effect. When I tell y'all today is going to be one of them days, and I'm looking forward to it being that day. As we do our countdown, I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but there's been a lot going on as we go towards closing out this year. And today I'm excited. I'm going to have to read this because I'm not properly prepared today. But that doesn't matter because the show must go on. Today, I am going to be joined by Jeniece Paige. She's the CEO of the Black Vegan Health and Wellness Enterprise and the foundation of Get Ready for the Dress podcast. She's a certified nutritionist, personal trainer, life coach. Jeniece is currently working on her PhD in holistic and sports nutrition. She's a passionate coach. She's gifted in sketching her clients and believing in the healthy lifestyle journey and moving from overwhelming, frustrating to confidence. It says Jeniece helps busy professional women get the body they desire and move out of the yo-yo diet mentality into a natural, sustainable lifestyle. Baby, y'all know I need Jeniece because those of y'all that watch me and see this show at any length know that I'm always talking about how I need to get my weight under control. So today we're going to have Jeniece join me here. Let me see if I can get her into the stream because the way things been working today, y'all, she could be sent to somewhere in the universe at this point. But let's see if I can get her up here with me today. Hey, Jeniece, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, Brenda. I'm excited. I'm doing well and very excited to be here with you.
You know, I was so excited when we got to talk in the group that we belong to, in the activators over there with Faith James doing all kind of, the brand activators doing all kind of amazing things. Mm-hmm. And when I heard you talking about what you do as a Black vegan, first of all, I didn't know Black folks ate vegan. That's just honestly thing, because with us, the way I was raised off of on a farm that had pigs and cows and all the other stuff, and being a complete carnivore myself, that was just not something that even made sense or even came up in my purview. And so today I'm excited to have you here so we can talk about starting your year with healthy eating. So many people, when the new year comes, struggle with all the resolutions and the different things they're going to do. So this is a perfect conversation to have right now. And I thought I'd start with, if you could tell me, what was your personal motivation for creating your programs around a healthy lifestyle? Not just a healthy eating lifestyle, but a healthy lifestyle in general.
So my personal, because it started with me. And what happened was, you know, when we're growing up and we eat what was in the house. When we can't, you know, we're kids, we eat what's in the house. And when I was growing up, I knew that I couldn't really digest meat, but I didn't understand it. Mm-hmm. I just knew that whenever I ate beef, or especially beef, I would get sick. Mm-hmm. And, you know, back then, this was like years ago, back then, they didn't know anything about the digestive system, not as advanced it is now. So I knew then, and I knew that I couldn't stand eggs. I didn't like milk. So those are the things I knew, but I had to eat what's in the house, right? Because you're growing up, you can't afford to feed yourself. And so it started with me diagnosing myself, me paying attention to my body, me wanting to lose weight as well. And so with all that combination, I started changing my lifestyle, started eating healthy, and became this is a purpose from God, became who I am today, which is a life coach, a health and nutritionist and personal trainer, all the things. And it started with me. So me being this person, me changing my life and people asking me to help them change their life has become who I am and helped me create healthy lifestyle for other folks as well.
Now, before we get into one of the purposes of our conversations about being vegan, I want you to tell me, I know you do stuff with nutrition and fitness. Tell us a little bit about the fitness part of what you do.
So I started out nutrition as my first passion. I lost so much weight as with nutrition that I lost muscles. I went from one extreme to another. I went from overweight to fragilely thin because I lost muscle. So when I went to my doctor, he was like, you need to build muscle. So I had to hire a personal trainer to help me build my muscles back. And then me being who I am, I'm an educator. I'm also a learner. So me being the person wanting to know why why we do this, I just start educating myself on training my body and my muscles because I knew I wouldn't have my personal trainer forever. And it just became a way of being for me. And then I got certified. So as I learned, knowing that nutrition is 80% of your weight loss and personal fitness is 20%, that I married the two in my business. You can't have one without the other. And it makes so much sense. Science is science proof, it's science evidence based, and then I'm living proof. I'm living proof. I went from one extreme to another. Now I'm a healthy being. With both.
So someone that's listening now to say, Jeniece, I've tried everything. I'm menopausal. I'm gaining all this weight around my middle. Do you feel like your style of coaching with the nutrition and the fitness and the nutrition could help them?
Exactly. So exactly, because when you're menopausal, you need to know how to feed your hormones. You need to know how to work it out as well. You need to know how to use what your energy, you need to know if it's, your thyroid hormones, you need to know what level you're at. So yes, I believe that because I know, I study this. This is what I do. I study this. And I know when I went through it, I didn't know I was in it. I know clients, I have this in it. So you just need to know how to feed it and how to work it out. So I honestly believe and know my program can fit a person that's in hormone stage, what level they are at, if it's thyroid or insulin. So it's levels to it. So yeah.
Okay. Now I know we talked about the vegan lifestyle is how I got introduced to you. And what I wanted to know, what is the vegan lifestyle?
So good question. Thanks for asking. The vegan lifestyle is we true vegans, and I have to be clear about that because vegan lifestyle is so mainstream now that people are saying they're vegans and they're not. They're like flexitarians or they're vegetarians. A true vegan, we don't eat anything that has a mother or father, like anything with a face or eyes. Most people will say that. So what we tend to eat is fruits and vegetables, grains, like alternative, like tofu. We'll eat that. We try, there's some vegans will not cook with oil. There's some vegans that will cook with oil, like healthy oils, vegan friendly oils. So that's a true vegan. And I say that because it's so mainstream, and it can be people can do it because somebody else doing it, but not educated. I like to educate people because I have people to come up to me and say I'm vegan, and then I'll turn around and look at them and they got ranch dressing on their plate, and I'm like,
okay, see, now that's an important thing to distinguish, because when you say ranch dressing, I eat ranch dressing, and so you're saying if I was a true vegan, I couldn't eat ranch dressing, and maybe there's a whole section about what can I eat. So we're going to get to that, but could you clarify, because you're saying we're like a face on it. So any type of animal would be off the table for a true vegan?
Yes.
So you can't have fish or
no fish, no shrimp, no lobster, no animals at all, no dairy, no milk, no cheese, no butter.
Okay, you just put me into heart failure, right?
Yeah, most
people probably, right?
Right. I have a lot of people say, I want to be vegan, but I can't give up the cheese. And I'm like, well, there's some vegan cheese. You can make your own cheese. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yes, you can do it. And it's funny because that is like that's hard for most people. They can give up everything but the cheese. But yes, cheese is one of them. processed, a lot of processed. We don't like the true vegan. I don't do processed. Like I don't buy canned goods for in my house. I make my own milk. I'll buy certain brands. It has to be less products in it. I'll buy certain brands, but most of everything I buy is either I cook it or I make it. I buy stuff to make my stuff.
So what would you say to someone like me that says, right now, Jeniece, I'm hearing what you're saying, but that sounds very labor intensive.
And you know what I would say is truly vegan lifestyle isn't for everyone. I have clients right now who are not vegan. Majority of my clients are not vegan, but they incorporate a vegan, the veganness into their life. Like they'll have, and what I like to train them and educate them on is how you want to let your food digest. Like I have this compound method that I like to educate people. When you eat chicken today, chicken has a different enzyme than beef. You have chicken today, you have beef tomorrow. You haven't let the chicken properly digest through your digestive system, and you compound it with beef, and that's another different type of enzyme. So you're not allowing your body to process it. So what my clients tend to do is they'll have vegan days. That's how they incorporate veganism. I have a client that he goes Monday through Friday. He's a vegan Monday, he vegan is or flexitarian, we call him, Monday through Friday. But Saturday and Sunday, he has his seafood. He likes seafood. So he'll have fish or shrimp. I have a client Monday, Wednesdays. She doesn't eat any meat, but Tuesday and Thursday she does. You know what I mean? So, and it's usually fish. Most of my clients are pescatarians, vegetarian. So they'll do dairy.
You use a holistic approach to your nutrition. It's not just if someone comes to you, they have to be a straight vegan. You work with them within their parameters.
Yes, I work with them. I meet
them where
they
are. I'm less scared now.
No. Yeah, good. I just help them get to a happy medium for them. Now, most of my clients, they're pork free and beef free. They're either doing chicken or some type of seafood. Or they're doing dairy. Like I have a lot of vegetarians. For once, my husband is a meat eater. We live in the same house.
I want you to know
I just don't buy it or cook it.
One of our favorite people, Faith James over there, is saying that I am vegan leaning. She's been making comments. Thank you, Faith, for watching and for being here. You know what I want to ask you now, because this is, I've heard you say a lot of what we can't do, but let's talk about what can I eat? Because Jeniece, you pretty much said everything that's on my plate. I eat cheese every day. I started moving back on yogurt, trying to see if that's going to cut down on my inflammation. But I eat chicken, I eat fish, I eat beef. You know, if it's on my plate, I'm gonna make it work. You know, but if I'm trying to get healthier and lose this menopausal belly that seems to be hanging on for dear life, no matter what I do. Changing my lifestyle, my eating style, I know is going to be important. So for those that are currently listening and are clutching their pearls or going into shock, what is it can we eat if we chose to go vegan leaning or all the way?
So if you go all the way, you can eat all the beans, the grains, the vegetables and fruit you want. You can eat, like I said, the grains, the rice, the oatmeal. You can eat all that, the potatoes, all that you want. And there's alternatives. There's people that, like my husband, he'll do Beyond Meat. I don't do Beyond Meat, but he'll do Beyond Meat. Some people do Impossible Meat. I don't do it, but he'll do it, or other people would do it. They use some of the alternative meat out there. My only suggestion is you want to make sure is how it's made, less processed as possible, like more natural ingredients. You can see the fruits. I mean, you can see the vegetables in the alternative meat. Like there's some meat patties out there where you can see the greens, the carrots, and you know, you want to make sure that and there's no artificial flavor and all that in there. You want to do that. But you can make your own burger. You can have that. You can have the soy yogurt or the coconut yogurt or the you know, the different alternatives out there. You can have that. I tend to tell my clients, you want to have I'm 60 to 7% raw and then 30% non-raw. Like I'll buy certain brands of alternative veggie burgers. That's the most you're gonna see me buy is a veggie burger. And then when I say that I cook, I do a lot of meal prepping. So I'll cook some things and then I'll make some things raw. So I'm a 70% to 70% raw, 30% non-raw. When I'm saying non-raw, that means I use the stove. I cook my food. You know what I mean? That don't mean I'm buying processed. I just use the stove and I use a high heat. So I'm there, but I think what you can have everything you want, but animal products and byproducts, animal byproducts. When I say byproducts, that means they have some dairy in there. Like you'll buy something and say contain milk. That's a byproduct. Okay. So you can have everything that's animal free and byproducts free. What that answer your question being 100% vegan, but there's levels to the lifestyle. You can be a vegetarian, you can be a pescatarian, you can be a vegetarian that just does dairy only, you can do a pescatarian as well. So there's levels to the lifestyle. It's not for everybody, but it can be for everybody. It just depends on you. You know what I mean?
Well, then my next question will go to this. What is the 28-day Daniel diet program that you're starting on January 9th? Can you take us through this program and how it could benefit people by adopting this way of eating for the next 28 days starting January 9th?
So the program is 28 days. The difference is because most people ask, what's the difference between the Daniel fast and the Daniel your program? The Daniel fast is when you get done with the fast, you go back to your habits. You know what I mean? You're only looking at it as a detox. Oh, I'm just going to detox with the Daniel fast. This program is a lifestyle change. The goal is for you to go from this way of 28 days to a new being, not to your old habits. You're keeping up this habit. You're becoming a healthier version of yourself. And you may not want to continue as a plant-based. You may want to incorporate like Faith Jane said, lean, which we call flexitarian. You may want to be more of a flexitarian, or you may want to add more veganness into your life. But the program is 28 days. There's going to be you're going to get a guide that tells you, all the things you can have and all the things you need to stay away from. You're going to also get with that guide, you're going to get a recipe so you can have. So if you can eat beans, the recipe is going to show you things you can cook. Instead of just thinking it's plain and bland, there's herbs you can have. Onions are herbs, garlic are herbs, ginger are herbs. You know what I mean? There's herbs you can have to make your food taste good. So you can have that. You can have rice, brown rice. Rice is a grain. You can have that. There are so many things you can have. So people tend to look at the things they can't have and don't look at the things they can have. So you're going to get that. You're going to get a scripture a day. You get journal prompts to things because it's a cleanse. We're getting ourselves in alignment with God, what God has for us, what all the things we're calling in for 2024. We need to be in alignment. We can't actually bring in the things from 2023 to 2024 and expect to have something new. And I always tell my client, if you want something different, you got to try something different. This is different. This is not the Daniel fast. And then also, you're not going to have to fast like typically most people think they got to fast all day. I have it where you can choose how you want to fast. It's almost like the intermittent fasting, but not the intermittent fasting. You can choose if you want to fast from 8 to 5, your choice. It's all up to you.
It's a very flexible program that allows you to adjust it to your lifestyle.
It's flexible on the fasting. It's not flexible on the eating. You see what I'm saying? It's flexible.
So the eating basically plant-based, and during this time, based on your program, you're suggesting people stay away from the meats and things of that nature?
The eating is the Daniel diet. It's the Daniel way. So which is plant-based, but it's vegan, because keep in mind, plant-based can be vegetarian and it's vegan. So it is on a vegan style. So the thing is that's the only difference, is that the fasting time is going to be different. I know everybody, they run their program different. So
Right.
I don't want people who can't fast all day to be feel like they failed at the beginning, or they
Gotcha.
try it. That's not, is the whole point is you getting in alignment, you building your relationship with your higher power, and you're setting your intentions, and you finding a better way to eat, understanding what vegan lifestyle is, not what you've heard, you know what I mean, or you tried and weren't successful. Because I have people say, I tried that. Well, my thing is, how did you try it? Because I have
Okay.
people that tried it and they didn't try it right. I was that person too. I was an unhealthy so-called vegan when I first started. So I just want people to be educated. I want them to have a better way of be healthier in a better way, and most of all, be connected with their higher power in their spirit, and being in tune with them, because that is what, right there, just knowing your body right there is going to be life changing itself.
So, how important would you say having a spiritual practice is to doing the Daniel program?
It's very important, especially if you are looking to build a better relationship with your Lord and Savior. I believe in God. I'm a believer with a relationship. So it's very important. I don't care where you are in your walk. You can't get any stronger, any closer. We're always striving for that 1% better. So it's very important. You want to, in this program as well, like I say, you get scriptures. We're going to be doing there's some action items I have. You're going to be doing some meditation. You're going to be doing um, different things with the scriptures as well. So it's going to bring you closer than closer than you think. And also, people are going to have breakthroughs. I feel it. They're going to be breakthroughs. So it's just going to be powerful. I've been spending a lot of time this year in it. This is my second year running it, but this year is different than the first year. So I'm excited about it.
Is there a cost to this program?
Yes, the program is only $37. As like Faith Jane and many other people have said, you spend $37 in your sleep. So,
Mhm.
so it's only $37.
Okay, and this is a one-time payment. This is not on just for the 28-day to get all the handouts, to be part of the emails. It's going to come out with the scriptures, the
Yes.
meditations. Are there any Zoom meetings or webinars attached to this program as well?
No, so it's not. It's in a community group. We're going to be in Telegram. So
Okay.
it's a Telegram group we're going to be in. You're right. It's going to, all your information will be in there. Your information will be in there, like your the guide, the meal plan. And if anybody wanted to email, I have no problem with doing that either.
Okay.
The meal plan, we're going to be in there daily. I'll be posting stuff weekly. We'll be in there just holding each other accountable, because I know 28 days can be a long time for people, and you're gonna want to be jump off the ledge. We're there to talk you off the ledge. I'm there to coach you and guide you through. I'm to talk you off, and not just me, the community too. Because what I want and the community want is you to win, for you to be better and feel better, and know that you can do this. Know that you can do this.
What do you think would be one of the greatest benefits of someone joining this program?
Um, Getting energy back, getting connected with their spirit, knowing their body, having a better relationship with their body, having a better relationship with food, food. Also, just being in tuned and intuitive of who they are and who they get to be. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. So just so much, because they're gonna find out so much about themselves, and I'm sharing from experience. I've been doing this journey since 1994. I'm hitting on 30 years, and I still learn stuff about me and my body, because your body changed. Like we evolve, your body does too. It get ready for the next season of life. So what you can do today. I used to be able to eat popcorn. I cannot eat. I love popcorn, but my body do not like popcorn because it has changed. It's evolved. It's like, that's so yesterday.
I wanted you to notice earlier, Faith said she joined. Now she's just paid. She is ready to go. So anyone else out there that is ready to go, I wanted to make sure that I told you guys how you could join the program. How do we join the 28-day Daniel program? You go to https, for those of you listening, linke.to/Daniel fast.
Yes.
Again, if you're looking on the screen, it's https://linke.to/Daniel fast. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real quick, easy way to get there. You can also go to Jeniece's website, and I'm going to put that on the screen at the bottom here to show you her website, which is, for those of you that are listening and not viewing, it is https://www.helness.expert. That is the health wellness expert, and you can get all the information about the Daniel fast there as well.
Yes.
You know, Jeniece, you answered a lot of the questions that I in my mind had, because as someone that is a meat eater, I don't eat a lot of red meat, but I eat a lot of fish, I eat a lot of chicken, and I do rotate through. Is there anything that I should be doing now before January 9th, when this starts, to prepare my body to eat so differently that won't cause me problems?
Yes, you can. So let me say this. I'm going to be doing a kickoff start. It's called the Fast, Pray, Love Reset. What is that going to be? That's 7 days before the Daniel diet. That's a detox. We're going to be detoxing our body, getting it ready for the 28 days. That is going to be 7 days. And when I say detox, I'm not saying just drink juice and this. No, you're going to get to eat certain things that helps your body detox. So you can, cut back on the meat, Brenda. Start, have your meat days and your non-meat days to help your body along the way. What I would do is, the week before, if we start the Daniel diet on the 9th, I would make sure that's your vegan day before we start. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That wouldn't be you 2 days before we start, cut back on no meat. So you can right into it, because that's going to be key, because you want to have at least 48 hours of digesting that meat process really gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, one of the other things, a personal concern, and maybe for some of the other women in the audience, I talked to a lot of women that are in my age group that have the menopausal issues, the belly, the so-and-so. I also have recently been told I'm insulin resistant. Is that something that's going to cause me problems by doing this Daniel diet program?
Actually, no. Actually, it would help it. Nope, it would not cause you any problems. And that's where I say, when it comes to the fast time, that's based on you and your lifestyle. You don't have to fast 16 hours. You don't have to fast 24 hours. Like I said, everybody, I've done it with church. Before I started this program, I used to do the Daniel fast with a couple of churches or organizations, and they would say, fast this long, or you choose, like my church would say, you give up what you want. If it's TV or if it's your phone or whatever, you choose your fast. I say you get to fast what works for you. So I know I have someone that's joined. She can't fast all day. I'm not asking you to fast all day. She's going to fast for 5 hours.
Okay.
That 5 hours she'll be doing her, she'll be journaling, praying and stuff like that. Not saying that she'll be on her knees for the whole 5 hours, but you know what I mean. I'm praying right now. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
We can pray and not nobody know. So that's what I mean. But you want to have that time. You want to have some type of fasting, because you want to have your organs, let your organs digest and rest as well. So yeah, but you get to choose that for yourself. What time, how long, and all that for yourself.
Well, for someone that's listening, Jeniece, they may say, well, you know what, Jeniece, I'm not feeling this 28-day program, but I really want to get some coaching from you around my overall wellness, nutrition, fitness. Where should they go about getting in touch with you at?
They can go to my website, like you just
Oh,
said, healthandwellness.expert. Yes, www.healthandwellness.expert. They can go there, or they can hit me up on social media. I'm on Instagram as B as in boy, V as in Victor, fitness, FITNESS coach. That's my Instagram. So Black
okay.
Vegan. So it's abbreviated fitness coach. But my website, you can get me. I'm always
Okay.
on it. It rings the bell, let me know. So that is not a problem. I would love to. My goal is to help as many professional women as possible. And I have a few good men. I have clients that's been with me for 10 years, Brenda. I have clients that's been with me for 5. Just because I love what I do. I'm good what I do, and God has blessed me. This is not my career of choice. When I tell you that, this is what God has put in my lap and gave me the passion and the purpose for, and I do it with serving Him.
That's awesome. Jeniece, tell me, how is what you've been doing helping you live your best life now?
So, Brenda, it's been helping me because I am 56.
Okay.
And I still get card at the liquor store. Not only that, I go to the gym every day. I'm not sure you probably seen me. I lift weights. I wake up energized. My husband say he don't understand. I wake up energized. I'm the same way all day. My energy level is through the roof. I'm always on 1,000. Not only that, my digestive system that I had problems with as a child works 100%. Anything go wrong, I know what's wrong. I am very in tune with my body. My mental state it helps me clarity. It helps me spiritually. It helps me physically. It helps me overall. I'm in ultimate health. I cannot complain. I'm so grateful God has showed me how to live this life.
Jeniece, I'm so glad you came to the show today. And before we go, I want to share some things with the audience. This is the time where you guys that watch know it's time to tap in. And what does that mean? If you're ready to get prepared for the Daniel diet plan, it's going to be 28 days starting January 9th. This is what you do. Number 1, you do the T. You transform your mindset to know that it's even possible for you to change to a healthier eating lifestyle. Then A, we want you to announce that you're going to go sign up at Jeniece's website and get your ticket to go to the 28-day Daniel Diet Program. And then you're going to get some accountability around that as well. That's what Jeniece is for and all the people inside the group. Then you're going to prepare yourself by making sure you get rid of all that stuff you're not supposed to eat. Get the right things in your cupboard. Do the detox that starts 7 days before the program starts and get your body, mind, and soul ready to do this program. Then you're going to imagine what you're going to feel like, what you're going to look like at the end of this 28-day process that you're going to tap into to become a better version of yourself. And then finally, the end, you're going to nurture all of that good energy and do what you have to do so you can tap in to a lifestyle you can be extremely happy with Jeniece's help. Jeniece, I want to say thank you once again. Do you have any final thoughts for the audience?
I just want to say I see you guys in the 28-day Daniel Diet Program and in the 7-day detox. I love to have and coach you guys. And just think about this. This is your temple and you want to purify because we contaminate it all year long. So we want to make sure that we walk into God's purpose pure. Yeah.
Thank you. And as a reminder, you guys, if you're ready to join the 28-day Daniel Diet Program, you go to https://Daniel Fast to get your registration done for the, say that fast 3 times. Go there, find it, look at the end of this because we want to see you in the place and see you become a better version of yourself. And as always, please, please, please remember, the choices you make today will be the reality you live tomorrow. So choose wisely and choose to join Jeniece in her 28-day Daniel Diet Program. You don't want to miss it. It'll be the best $37 you spend for the new year. So you might as well go ahead and get it in today. Thanks, Jeniece.
Thank you.